And starting it.
It's the show that sucks with your hosts Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
Please delete this or people will commit suicide. Jesus Christ. Next comment.
Dude, I hope someone commits suicide with our show. It'd be so much publicity.
A terrible freaking person. Jesus.
We get so much publicity though. Think of the Twitch dollars.
The Twitch dollars.
Think of all the pennies we can make.
With special guests from around the fighting game community.
Who would win in a fight, Drew or Rico Suave? I mean,
again, I'd have to go Drew.
Rico has weird naked pictures of himself on the internet, so probably Drew.
Hey, don't we all though?
Would you fuck a pony?
Would you fuck a pony? Would you fuck a pony?
Hey, we're asking the questions.
I'll fuck that shit, man. I ain't having fucking motherfucking ponies, man.
I would fuck a pony. Would you?
Now for your hosts, Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the number 76th show of the show that sucks. I am Harrison at Harrison SBA. I am with my co-host Honzo Gonzo. We have a special guest, somebody from Socal. Is that the first time we've ever had a Socal guest on the show?
Yes.
Yes. So I guess it's an honor. I have one question right off the bat for you, Rynge.
Oh, I can talk now?
You can
Yes.
talk.
Alright, one,
please talk.
This is bullshit that I can't see Harrison. I can only see Honzo right now. So.
Well, I mean, you get to see my pretty face.
But apparently, you have been wanting to be on the show. Why?
Sure, you could call it that. You could call it wanting to be on the show. Really, what had happened was Honzo and me were playing Dota one day, and he was like, "Yo, I want to get you on the show to talk about NCR." I was like, "All right, cool." And then he was like, "Yo, Apologymon won SCR, so you can fuck off." I was like, "Oh, all right." And then he just hit me up to talk about Northwest Majors. So,
Yeah, that was pretty accurate. I was like, yeah, we got Apology Man. He's way cool.
Yeah.
And he is. So, to start off, Rynge, why were you a huge donkey dick bitch, and did it come to NCR?
Why didn't I come to NCR?
Yes.
Because I didn't want to. Well, lack of preparation for one. Like I was just like as usual for most of the FGC people. Procrastinated and didn't do the stuff I should have done, taking steps I should have took ahead of time. And then it was all the way in Sacramento. Why'd you guys move to Sacramento?
I didn't.
I mean,
I did not want to go to Sacramento.
Why?
I mean,
Sacramento
keep it
is such a great city. It's so
other
varied
than
and
everything being dead after 8, it was good.
it's perfect for old people. Like if you're 65 years old, it's like great. So.
But I did regret not going because it seemed like, as usual, NCR is handled really well. And this year, guys got the theme songs for the top 8, which I'm always a big fan of. And the after hours stuff was handled really well, I thought, too. I heard about it. It was like the 12 to 4 thing, and Arturo streamed it. That was really cool. So
Yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure SCR is going to be doing that next year. I think most majors that can do it are going to do it because it's just a great idea.
Yeah,
Really good.
I got everybody in one spot. Like, there wasn't anybody, like, spread out. Everybody got to play each other, so that seemed really cool.
Yeah. But there is an underlying question. It's probably going to be, like, the number one question people have for you, so I'm just going to ask it anyways. But why don't you enter tournaments?
Why don't I enter tournaments? I have been entering tournaments again.
Okay, but why didn't you previously?
Why didn't I enter tournaments? I've been asked this so many times.
I know.
Like, when I first started playing, I don't know, that was never my goal. Like, my goal was never to win tournaments. Like, I wanted to get good, but it wasn't to win big tournaments or whatever it was, to win majors or anything. It was to, like, compete with the best and help them and help each other get better. It was always about, like, getting better to me as a player and not, I don't know. Tournament results never really mattered to me like that. And then, like, the runback's mad random. Fuck everybody at the runback, so yeah.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Why do you say the runback's mad random?
Yo, the runback is mad random. You've been to the runback.
I have. I've beat random people there, too.
There's a lot of players. Like, it's so funny because, like, I've gotten used to it now because I go so much and I entered so many times. But like whenever out of towners come to the run back, it's so funny because they always get bought by some shit they've never played before. Like I'm pretty sure K Brad lost to like a Nemesis player on Thursday. Like he doesn't fucking know how to play against Nemesis. Like, it just happens. So run back is a special beast.
I always lose the Windmill whenever I go to the run back. I always have to play him.
That fool Wendell hasn't came to the run back since Nam. He hasn't been
Dude,
back
every
in, like,
single
2
time
years.
I've been there, Windmill was there. And I think I had to play him.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. You can
So,
come
so what you're saying is you don't enter the run back because you'll lose to random people. Is that what you're saying?
Damn.
That's why I did. That was part of it, but I overcame that eventually, and then I just stopped entering because I don't know. I wanted to focus on commentary, and then by the time I stopped entering, I was beating everybody that was random though. So whatever. And since the two tournaments I entered that I came back, I've lost to Cloud, Paradigm, and Infrit. That's it. So
Well, those are
Whatever.
all good people, so.
there's your answer to your question about me not entering tournaments. You can fuck off.
Alright. Alright, man. I just wanted to see you get top 8 at SCR and it didn't happen. That's sad.
Well, that was different. That was because I
You
was
were-
like
yeah, you were
commentating full time, and yeah.
Speaking of commentating,
hmm
if you can commentate with anyone, like your partner, who would it be? Don't say Genesis.
Don't say Genesis.
Say someone else. You don't commentate.
Say someone you prefer someone that I haven't commentated with before, right?
Sure.
Because like I've commentated with Magus, I've commentated with Tasty Steve, I've commentated with Ski Sonic. I like all of those people. Outside of them, I actually think I've only done it with Ultra David like once, and I was like, but like the same. I would like to do it with Ultra David, but with a game we both know well. Like I don't want to do Marvel with Ultra David. Ultra David doesn't give a shit about Marvel. Like
Yeah, he doesn't.
if I went to like Street, like maybe if Ultra goes well for me, maybe we'll do Street Fighter one day. But Ultra David, Yipes would be cool too. But definitely, I would like to do some serious commentary with Ultra David.
How did you get into commentating? Did you just sit down at the run back randomly and Mondo was
Okay.
screaming Latin
So,
gibberish?
We need somebody to get on the mic. Get on the mic. Yeah.
So me and Mondo, right? So I don't know. Maybe people that read Mondo's SRK interview know that I met Mondo at Shuffle a Cut, IE Battlegrounds, like before Super Arcade started popping and stuff. And Mondo would put on streams on the IE Battlegrounds streams that got like fucking 12 viewers and shit, and I would commentate those. Like I would commentate like the tournaments nobody watched and stuff like that. And I told him like let me on the mic because he didn't want to let me on the mic for a while. And I told him I was like, yo, I was like, everybody that commentates Marvel in Socal is so shitty at it. Sorry, Ultra Chen, but I mean, look what happened, right? So I was like, everybody's so shitty at commentating Marvel in Socal. Like, let me just do it. And so eventually he let me do it, and then for his stuff in the little streams. And then when he went to Super Arcade and got to start producing Wednesday Night Fights and the run back and stuff, he let me do it and get on there, and yeah, that's how it went.
Yeah. So you think everyone's bad at commentating Marvel?
In SoCal, yeah, for sure.
So, I agree. I think most of everyone's terrible.
Can you name like 5 good commentators for Marvel in general?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rynge. Do it.
Nah, you're the one that said you could
Okay.
do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would be Magus. I still think Seth Killian's good, even though he doesn't do it at all. He has done it before,
Okay.
and it was good.
I think Seth Killian's like one of the best commentators, but I mean Marvel, whatever.
Yeah. Magus. I like Spooky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spooky solid.
Ryan Hunter, the God, and then
Ryan Hunter is so good, dude. Ryan Hunter is like one of the most
This
underrated
is taking
commentators.
you
in my
so
opinion.
long, by the way.
Well, I was thinking because I like Derry a lot, but I know people don't like Derry,
So
so I
Fuck
think
him.
This is your opinion.
I like Derry as commentator because like he might not have all the knowledge, but he still throws shit in. At
you
least
don't need a bucket of knowledge for Marvel, though.
that's what I prefer though. I'm more of a knowledge person. Like I don't care about zooping and happenings and stuff like that.
I think
like,
90%
it's
of the
cool.
people that watch Marvel do, though.
I know that's what people want, but that's just my opinion. You guys just said it was my opinion.
Yeah, I'm sorry, blowing you up. Anyways,
And there was one player that I enjoyed. Justin Wong.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. That's
I always
true.
forget about him.
Everyone does. He was doing an NCR commentary. He just sat down and just did it just naturally and just went, oh, I'm gonna go play. Just went to go play.
Justin does a good Marvel commentary, but he also falls into the trap of saying the characters' moves.
Yeah.
Or like saying what they say when they do the supers and stuff like that. Which like so it could annoy some people. Some people like it.
And yeah, I did ignore you guys. I don't care. Roll me up.
Roll you up.
Yeah, go for it. I like Ski Song too. It's just not my top 5. Roll me up.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, here's
You want me to
the
name my 5? No, go
yeah,
ahead.
no,
and ask
no,
me
go
the
for it.
question.
No.
F that list. Nah, F that list. Ask me a different question.
Here's a less serious question for you. What is up with your picture on Twitter? Because I tried to find your Twitter,
okay.
and it said
Okay.
Rynge, and I was like, wait a minute, there's like a picture of like this black dude, and I know Rynge
I have
is
Flintstone.
not
I have a funny
black,
story
so
about that.
yeah.
Okay.
Flintstone.
So, wow, I changed that, by the way. So that's a rapper named Currency. And, like, if you've, like, talked to me, you know that I have, like, this folder of just people emoting emotions. Just, like, people's faces like that. And that picture was just always hilarious to me. And, like, I had that picture way before I started, like, even in the FGC and stuff. So I just never changed it. Because I think it's funny. But, like you said, when you were looking for my Twitter and you're like, well, Rynge is not black, is this Rynge or whatever? So, I have a story about that. UGC just took place this weekend, right?
Yes.
So yeah, UGC. Yeah, so UGC just took place this weekend. For the commentary and stuff, we were talking to the owner Roy for most of it. Well, Genesis was the one talking to him about it, right? And Genesis would just be like, "Okay, you be here. We're gonna go there, do this, and blah blah blah." But Genesis was the one talking to him about it all. So when we went, we did commentary and stuff, and like Roy had talked to Genesis a bit, and he kind of talked to me, but he like seemed like he didn't really know who I was. So whatever. So later on in the night, we're outside, and Roy talks to Genesis and is like, "Yo, where's your partner at?" And I was like, "Right there." So I was like, "Oh, I'm right here." He was like, "Oh my god, dude, I'm sorry. I thought you were black." I was like, "Oh nah, man." He was like, "Is it because of my Twitter?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh yeah, that's He's like, "That's my bad." He just thought like Genesis was doing commentary with some random dude. So that was I should probably change my Twitter avatar soon.
Dude, I post pictures of my face all the time, and people still don't know what I look like.
All right, then that means I'm not going to change.
Yeah, it's like people don't know. I've had someone I
To
told
be
a story,
fair, your
like,
picture kind of looks like you.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Lizard-like features, but like
Is it still the lizard?
at my first Evo, I always talk about it. Or it was my second Evo. I was helping out at the desk, and some guy came up to me and was like, "You need to take that Honzo Gonzo hat off." And I was like, "Dude, I am Honzo Gonzo." He's like, "Oh, what?" It's like, I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, I didn't know. And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what the hell."
Damn, he thought you were just jocking the style.
Yeah,
You were the originator.
it happens, man. But yeah, UGC happened.
Yes.
Again, tell us about that tournament.
UGC,
Is it a monthly or a bi-weekly? I'm sorry.
Well, like the Tournament of Champions, I'm not sure what it is. I think Tournament of Champions might be a monthly, which is like the tournament they promote a bit more than any of the other tournaments. Because I know they have casuals every Saturday, and I think there might be tournaments held during those as well. But Tournament of Champions is like they're bigger and try to get everybody to come out and stuff. You obviously saw Justin, Neo, Chris G, everybody was there for that tournament yesterday. K-Brad. So it was a pretty fun tournament. Like the venue was really nice. Like I think they have a pretty good spot there and just pretty big, open, a lot of consoles, a lot of stations, pretty comfortable area. So that was cool. Like they weren't as prepared as they probably should have been for the stream wise. Like me and Genesis and shout outs to Gutex actually. Gutex fixed a lot of their audio issues. So me, Genesis, and Gutex like kind of took over the stream a little bit and ran it, but it should be good from there. The venue was really nice, and they had the stream slightly set up, so next time it should be better and stream wise.
Yeah.
Streaming is a blow up.
Streaming is a blow up. A wise man once told us. Streaming is a blow up. Multiple times. Was there anything crazy that happened at the tournament? I didn't get a chance to watch it fully, so I don't know all the results or anything. Can you clue me in?
Paradigm put Chris G in a body bag again.
Oh, again?
That's always fun for me to see. Shouts to Chris G though. Like Chris G's really
what
cool.
about Paradigm's
That's just fun
team?
seeing. Go ahead.
What about Paradigm's team that makes it possible for him to beat Christian?
Yeah, because I mean, like, first of all, he
'Cause-
plays Hagar. Like, how is that even possible?
He does it more so than other people, I think. I feel like Paradigm.
Yeah, he has one of the better records. Yeah, he has one of the better records against Chris G out of anybody that I know of. It's pretty nuts. Man. It's just that Haggard, dude. Like, he doesn't let Morgan get away at the start. And it's pretty dumb because, like, if you played Paradigm enough, you understand that his team works like an Apology Man team or like a Zero team. Like, he gets that first hit and he has enough damage to kill you, and his mix-ups on incoming are ridiculous. Like, they're so hard to get out of. So I don't blame Chris, and they're so unorthodox. Like, you don't know, like, unless you play him a lot, you don't know what's coming. And then when you do play him a lot, he adjusts it. So even if you know what's coming, he switches it up. He's really good.
Paradigm's one of the better players I've played in SoCal, and I choked against him, but he's very good. His dorm is just ridiculous in my opinion. His dorm doom shit is just
that's what helps too. Like with Haggard, like when he gets that hit on Morgan, like even if Haggard doesn't do all the work that he needs to do, if he gets that kill on Morgan, Dorm and Doom is so good at securing his lead.
Yeah, and I still think Dorm and Doom is like right now is like top 3, top 2 shells because I just can't fucking deal with it right now.
I can't deal with it, so it's the best.
Yes,
I respect that.
I believe
I don't know what to do.
I believe Velociraptor beat K-Brad in Street Fighter. That was another pretty big upset. Shouts to Velociraptor.
The Gokin.
Yeah, Justin and Chris G were in grand finals of Street Fighter. Justin won, and then Justin beat Cloud in Marvel as well. So
damn,
Justin
showed up for
Justin
something?
won. Yeah, just showed up, won like every tournament besides like Vampire Savior, I think, which was won by Flo because it's Flo. He won Guilty Gear, which Apology Man was appalled about.
Why?
Because that fool doesn't play that game. He just power bunks people, dude. Just with that Potemkin.
Yeah,
That's it.
It's Justin Wong. Can't expect other people to be better
Yeah.
than that shit. But I want to talk about. Fuck, I just forgot.
True, you're right.
Justin, you play with Justin a lot. Right?
Yeah, I haven't played with Justin in a bit, but yeah,
You have
I
such
tried
in
to.
the past,
Yeah.
more so than a lot of other people.
Sure.
What do you think about Justin's style and team that makes him so successful? Because his team, people constantly tell me, man, Justin's team is so bad. How does he win with it? And I'm just like, what are you talking about? So can you explain the strengths of it?
So the secret about Justin's team is that it's cheap as fuck. But like just in his hands. Like I'm not gonna say that anybody else could play this team and be as successful, even come close to the success he's come with this team. But in his hands, that team is cheap as fuck. Like his Wolverine Akuma is ridiculous. He makes it feel like vanilla. Like Tatsu's just ridiculous. Like when people ask me what the best assists are in Marvel 3, like it's Jam Session, I think probably. But number 1 is Justin Wong's tattoo assist, or just Justin Wong's.
Justin.
Like, it's ridiculous. And then, like, honestly, for a while there, it was like, okay, if I got away at 99 seconds from Wolverine, I could deal with the neutral with Zero Wolverine, you know what I mean? Because, like, that's the big thing for Zero in that matchup is getting away at the start. So if that happens, I could deal with Wolverine, and then I'll kill Wolverine. But if I don't kill Storm on incoming, like, I never catch his Storm. It's ridiculous. Like, his Storm is so elusive and so hard to catch. Like, he's never blocking. He's just never in a situation that's bad. So I think he's the best Marvel 3 player.
I agree. I think he's one of the best.
Do you think
if
he'll win
not
Evo?
No,
I don't know.
I don't think.
I'm gonna ask this: can you even pick anybody for Evo? Because I know
No.
I want to say you're saying that because you can't pick anybody for Evo, not because you can't win.
I never say someone's gonna win Evo. I'll say someone does well at Evo. Like this past year at Curly, before the tournament started, I was like, you know what, Angelica's gonna do well at Evo. I told people that, and what happens? He gets top 8. He didn't win, but he did very well.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think closer to Evo, when some events start happening and like all the majors start ending, you could be like, this person is going to do very well. They might not win it, but they're going to do very well. That's the type of prediction for Marvel that you should make. Because you never know that Chris G is not going to get Paradigm top 13 and just lose. He's out.
Exactly.
He's out. Like, Nemo just losing to SoCal randoms and Paradigm.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Nemo. Like people don't expect Nemo to tournament results wise, not that much. They know him for the money matches and whatnot, but still, like him going to Evo and he just got bought by Paradigm and
I forgot his name. It's
the Viper player.
I know.
Yeah, the
I know
Viper
him
player.
too.
I'm so
Phil.
sad. I'm sorry. Oh, Ponce.
Ponce.
There
Yes,
you go.
they play Scroll.
Yeah. So he's getting bobbed by that. Like, I don't think people were expecting Paradigm to lose to Zach. Like, to get into top 8. Like, those things just happen, you know? Like, Ray, I think, lost to Cloud. Like, nobody knew who Cloud was at the time.
No.
Like, yeah. So, well, I did because I copied all his shit from being online. But besides that,
I know. I knew him from playing online. I was like, oh, hey, that Peaceful Jays guy is playing. Oh, I wonder if he'll do good. And it's just top 8. I was like, what the fuck?
yeah. So, like, people didn't expect that, you know? So, it's smart to say someone will do well.
Yeah, that can happen this year. There might just be some random fucking NeoGaf monster who just, like, get humped on.
I think Rog makes top 8 in Marvel this year.
He got 9th, right?
I don't
Marvel?
know. I can't remember.
I thought he did.
I'm not sure. I know he made top 8 in Injustice.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
That was
I
sad.
think he made top
That
8.
killed the game, I think. Him
So
getting
Getting
8th.
top 8?
Yeah. He got like 5th or something. Like, he didn't even just get 7th. Like,
Yeah.
how sad. I lost to PR Balrog in Injustice.
You
sad.
lost to some Batman like cosplay guy in Injustice.
I
too.
did, and he was trolling me the entire time, and I felt bad about it.
What?
You didn't know that?
No?
Some
I heard
dude
about
straight up dressed as Batman, was cosplaying as Batman in the voice, and was just like, "I want to kick your ass," and like he beat me, and he's like, "I am the knight, Honzo," and then like he like jumped away, and I was like, "Ah shit." Then he tweeted me. He tweeted me, yeah, and like I beat you, and I was like, "Fuck." I can't even be like, "Oh man, oh."
Yeah. People want to know why I don't enter tournaments, shit like that, dude. What the fuck?
The dude dressed up as Batman, playing Batman, and fucked me up.
Like,
You know,
God damn,
you can't
some
prepare for
scary
it.
shit. You know what crushed me at Evo this year? I lost to a Trish player. Shout out to Disgruntled Goa for beating me at Evo.
Go.
And Genesis giving me shit about it because he plays Trish.
I lost to Trish before I Evo. I don't want to say his name. I burned his name in my death notebook or where the fuck it is.
If you guys have questions, you can send them to @HarrisonSBA and @Honzo Gonzo. I have it's sort of a loaded question, I guess. I don't know. I just kind of want your opinion on it. So basically, the Kickstarter for Super Arcade is almost done, I guess. It got funded.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to reach any stretch goals at this point, but it got funded.
Yes.
Do you think it's going to work?
Do I think, like...
Is this going to help?
Work?
Do you think that this is going to help keep it alive for more than a year, or...
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Watson's a dude that isn't going to do anything without thinking through almost every step. Like, he wasn't going to do... He's been talking about this for a while, so I know he's had it planned for quite a bit. And I think I like the ideas he has. The thing I'm not sure about is if it's going to attract new people, but I think it will help the current community thrive. So,
is there anything from it that you're excited about?
yeah, I'm excited for like the payment plan things. Like, honestly, like I think that sounds way better than, like, since I go to the arcade a lot, that sounds way better than just paying every time. And then go ahead.
Are you excited about the bathroom?
I am excited about the bathroom.
Do
I feel
people
like
use
that's-
it? Is there ever a line for it?
See, there's people that use it, but I'm not one of them.
I've used
That's
it.
why I'm not that excited about it, because
I-
I just go to the alley or whatever.
Just pee in the shit in the alley.
Yeah.
Do you really? Okay. I honestly don't know if you're joking or not, because I'm pretty sure people do that. There. I've used that bathroom before, and it's like a crime scene, and there's like blood on the ceiling and shit.
Yo, I think in the Super Arcade thing, the video, it talks about like a caster booth. I'm excited for that.
Oh, there you go.
Shout outs to the commentators.
There should be like, kind of like, you know how, I don't know, like Eternal Envy has the hose beneath the desk for himself.
Yeah.
So you just have some, ladies of the night come in, pay them $10 for the commentators and have them under the caster desk. Am I right?
I mean, if I talk to Watson, I'm sure,
Get it together, Watson. Let's get it.
Shout out to Watson.
BJ's for commentators. That's my new charity. It's my new charity.
And Honzo Gonzo at Rynge, first sponsor.
Yeah. I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
We're talking about the Super Arcade Kickstarter.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea, and I think it'll help. I think it'll help stay alive. Yeah. To answer the question.
Yes.
Are there any
I
of
think
the
it's-
non-fighting games that he said he would get in the Kickstarter that you would play?
Yo, can you give me the list of the games?
So
I
I take
know-
that as a no.
It's getting initial D, I believe, and that's
Yo,
like
the only arcade games I play, dog, are like Blitz and like NBA Jam and like the old WrestleManias and stuff. That's about it. So if any of those are on there, sure.
I wanted
Dude,
to
it's
say
all-
Blitz was one of them.
I think Blitz was on there.
It's all about Michael Jackson Moonwalker that no one will get, and Super Arcade had it. I mean, sorry, Starbase had it.
Damn, Starbase had the arcade Moonwalker?
Yes, we did.
Starbase was the shit.
Starbase had
That's
very
legit.
rare games for some reason, just randomly. Bob is the god. Anyways, reminiscing about dead things.
Damn.
Ooh, The
Sad.
Simpsons is one of them. I'd play that.
Yes,
The
everyone plays.
Simpsons, The Simpsons should be at every arcade that is still
That's
in
classic arcade.
existence.
It's at Scandia.
That's true. I'll play The Simpsons. I've played The Simpsons before.
Marge or the fucking vacuum cleaner. I was gonna ask about the current meta Marvel and what your
Current meta Marvel.
what your opinion on it? Because what my opinion is
Mhm.
that it's going to be not essentially flowchart teams, but teams that are essential in escaping terrible situations and have the mobility to do so, and then take advantage of just full screen neutral.
Hanzo, your mic is like fucking up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, is that Honzo? Okay, I was like,
Yeah,
somebody's mic.
And because I'm moving a bunch, and characters that do that well are like Zero, Morgan,
Mm-hmm.
Dante, stuff like people like that.
Magneto.
Yeah. So what do you think about that statement?
I mean, yeah, you're pretty right about the stuff like with high mobility characters. I mean, that's what it always comes down to with Marvel games, right? You have to be able to move. That's why characters like Chris and stuff aren't considered high tier. That's why F Champ keeps bugging GC Yoshi to change his team. Characters like that just aren't gonna survive in the
Wait,
meta.
F Champ
for much
is
longer.
telling somebody else to switch a character? Why is he still playing Phoenix?
Damn. I mean, he beat Yipes in the first to 25 with Phoenix, and he didn't beat him with Dormammu. But that's beside the point.
I
Anyway,
guess.
so, but like you said, not necessarily flowchart teams, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think when it comes to how the meta's going in Marvel, I think the whole like anchor gimmick thing is gonna keep fading out. Like there's like the team really has to complement each other. Like the characters have to complement each other in pretty much every way for the team to be successful. Like that's why Justin is so good. Like his team is, like I said before, like nobody else can play that team to the success that he's had. But still, that team has really good synergy. Like Champs team, like both Champs teams, like they just work so well. Just playing, how they play themselves, basically. Like just the way it's set up, the systematic flow of the team is just so good. And this way Chris G is with Morgan Doom, everything's just really good. High mobility, stuff like that.
Yeah. What do you think are the top 3 shells in the game?
Top 3 shells.
Yes.
Probably Zero Dante. I want to say Wolverine. Shell, but not really. I'd still, yeah. I say Zero Dante. Morgan Doom. I'll probably say Magneto Doom.
I think Magneto Dante is really good. Anything with Jam
Dante's really
Session.
fun.
Yeah, anything with Jam Session. What do you think about Magneto as a character? Drew Grimey has once stated that Magneto is the best point character in the game, period. And probably the best character in the game.
Mhm.
What do you think about that statement?
I think Magneto is top 3 in the game.
Top 3?
Yeah.
Why don't you think people think that? That's a very uncommon statement.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think because I wish I could play Magneto to the highest point he's able to. Like when I watch Ray and Champ and Neo as well. Like when they play Magneto, it looks like so much fun, to be honest, to be able to move that quickly and that smoothly and that crisp. Like I just think Magneto's a really good character because his mobility's not really matched by anybody but Storm.
Yeah.
I guess something like that. Trish to an extent has really good mobility as well. But I think Magneto's really good. Yeah, I think he's third. I think it's Morgan Zero or Zero Morgan. Those two can go back and forth. Zero Morgan Magneto.
Interesting. People don't give Magneto his proper due. People are so like ultra focused on Virgil.
Yeah.
It's like it's crazy to me that people think Virgil is like
You should
the
fix
end
your
all
mic,
be all.
Honzo.
What's wrong with it?
It sucks. That's what's wrong with it.
For me, Virgil might be top. Like he might not even be top 5 for me. Like he might be 5th. That's as close. He's definitely top 7, but maybe not top 5.
Alright, is it better?
Yeah, it's fine now. For now.
Fuck up, Harrison. Come over. You know, I drive by your house like every Sunday now. Drive right next.
Where you going on Sundays, dude?
I'm getting back from shit. Going out of town.
You're right.
And I drive by Harrison's house and I just look at his house. I'm
And
just
you
like,
never ever call me or say hi to me.
no, I don't. I want to go home, dude.
From a long day's work at the BJ's for commentators headquarters.
Yeah. So, I gotta travel around in my van, man. You should see it.
Pick
Oh
up
my
willing
God.
participants.
I need a tweet a picture of me in the van. You guys think I'm joking? You don't know about
I
my
didn't know you had
van.
a van, dude. I didn't know you had
No
a
one does. It's my secret van that I use for other activities, like BJ's for commentators.
I should have went to NCR. I fucked up.
I know, fucking Spooky and Derry had a good time. If you catch my drift, I blew both of them.
That's why the stream was ran so shittily.
Yeah. I was gonna ask a question about Harrison's incessant statements in regards to Marvel being dead. Harrison, can you explain your thought process between Marvel being dead?
Well, I just think after Evo, it's RIP.
Why?
There just hasn't been new players in this game in how long? At least up here. I don't know what it is and what it's like in SoCal, but here it's new players are almost non-existent in Marvel.
You live in a like the worst area for Marvel, like in the country, probably. Probably. You're where you're like your hometown. You have to travel an hour to go down to the city where there's actually players. But you know where I'm from and you're from, there's fucking no one here, dude. Like there are new players though. There's new players in SoCal all the time.
Yeah.
There's new players. You feel people were like before this past year, we were like, oh my god, top 8's gonna be so predictable. But there's a fucking like Peruvian dude, I don't know where the fuck he's from, and like you know Cloud805 who's from the internet, you know, just in top 8. It's crazy. It's crazy to think.
Like, and then Mini Boss got top 8 at SCR. Like he didn't go to NCR, but he got top 8 at SCR. Like,
Yeah.
He's newer than Cloud.
Yep.
So
So like
there's definitely people.
there's people I feel like people who aren't in the scene don't know about or don't pay attention to. Because it's like saying Street Fighter was dead, you know, when the update was announced. It's like, oh, no one's playing anymore. Ugh, that's not true. You know,
Yeah.
some people quit, but you know, still alive and strong. Still new players coming in. They might suck, but you know, it's new players.
Well,
And
they're
there's
gonna
players
suck as
that-
new players.
Yeah, and there's players that have been around for a bit that are just like, you know, making a bit more noise now, like Full Schedule. Like Full Schedule's been around the block for a minute, but he's starting to get his props now.
Yeah, Full Schedule has been a name since like, you know, vanilla, and people have been like, oh my god, he's the white Marlin Pie. Oh my lord. Like everyone was talking up, you know, he hasn't shown up until recently. He has beaten people in the past, people just don't know about it.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And then there's people that, you know, just like live in certain areas that get neglected that like deserve props, like Roach King. Like Roach King in Georgia like never play, like he never gets stream time unless it's final round.
Yeah,
But
too
Roach
much
King's
damage.
really good. Yeah, too much damage, like all the Florida or the Georgia cats.
Yeah.
So there's definitely still people. I don't think after Evo it's gonna be a rip.
You know, if they've lasted this long, I don't think they're gonna fucking stop. Because
I thought you were gonna say that when Ultra drops, that it's gonna be rip.
why?
Because
You
that's
think-
what. Because like some people seem to think that with Ultra coming out, people are gonna abandon Marvel.
I don't think. I think people might play it less if they want to pick up the game. Because I heard you even said you want to pick up the game a little bit. you know.
Yeah, a little bit.
Some players have been like, I've been playing Marvel for 3 or 4 fucking years. You know,
Yeah, and
maybe
that's the thing. Like with any new iteration or any new game dropping, like current games get less attention paid to them for a little bit. Like in that first month when the game drops, like of course, like certain games that people have been practicing for years already, they're gonna take a break from. Like they want to practice new stuff, but I don't think Marvel's gonna go anywhere.
I don't either. I think Marvel's alive and well, just not where I live. I do travel more now just for work and shit, but so I get to go to like random sessions now, which is great.
Mhm.
So I like going to SAC so much because the SAC guys always have shit going down. But yeah, it's hard for some areas. Like you hear stories from Kindergarten and people in the Midwest are just like, yeah, I gotta drive 2 hours for 2 people. Like it's like Jesus.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So I think people take for granted a lot what they have in the scene and shit like that.
Should we go to questions, I guess?
Yes. We can't.
We're
We
not
didn't talk
talking about Northwest
we didn't talk about
Majors?
Northwest Majors.
Oh,
What's the exhibition going on? I forgot. It's Nemo and Apology Man?
it is?
Rynge, you're our Northwest Majors expert.
Oh, you're talking to me about this?
Yeah.
Not so sure about that one. I know Nemo's going. I assumed if I was gonna guess, you thought he was gonna play champ. But if that's not happening, that's happening at a later date or something. Then
That seemed like
Yeah,
just
I'd
a
like to see
weird
Apology.
expedition to have. It seemed kind of like a waste of time because they're
play
like
some-
both relatively close to each other, and they play somewhat a lot. So I don't know.
No. I mean F Champ and Nemo, not Apology.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Do you think they'd want to do that?
Yeah,
like
I
that?
don't know. That's why. Yeah, probably
Yeah.
not.
They'd probably want to
But,
keep that shit under wraps.
Nemo did say that he wants to play Apology Man and Cloud the most, so it wouldn't surprise me if the exhibition is between Apology Man and
I believe it is, and it's the first to 7. But
want it longer.
I do want longer too. I think it should be first 15. But what do you think about Nemo's chances in regards to Apology Man? Because I think Nemo defies logic. Because technically, he gets destroyed a lot of the matches he wins.
Yeah,
Because for some reason,
Somehow.
his Spencer or like his Strange, not even an X Factor, they'll just start killing characters, and you're just like, why is this happening? And like no one like really been like, oh man, that's so amazing. They're just like, oh, it's Nemo, It's like, what the fuck? He's just like
yeah.
single Spencer took out Fnatic in that money match 7 times. I counted. It was just Spencer that killed him 7 times. Solo Spencer.
Wow.
It was weird. Like
Yeah, with Apology Man and Nemo, it's like I would want to say Apology Man because I'm like, who the fuck plays Firebrand in Japan? There might be a god tier Firebrand player in Japan.
Udarasu.
Like, oh, okay,
plays,
yeah, you're right.
And
Like, I don't know how much practice he has against, the Japanese Firebrands. I don't know how much different their style is to Apology Man's. But I'd like to go with Apology Man just, because of unfamiliarity. But at the same time, I think Nemo's style is exactly the type of style that will frustrate Apology Man. If he starts winning, I think it'll frustrate Apology Man a lot. So it's like he showed that he's got some of his like mental. I don't know if he's had like choke issues before. People have told me that casual Beneath is better than tournament Beneath, but he did win SCR.
So he's like the Mago of the U.S. Well, until Mago started winning every tournament.
he's more like, I don't know. He just chokes sometimes. Like his mental game isn't as strong as it should be.
Yeah, but he did win SCR, so I know that had to do something for his mental game.
Yeah.
He still, like, when he plays, like, when I watch him at NCR, it still looks like he lets it get to him a bit too much. Like, just from what I can gather from his emotions that he's expressing on his face and his body language.
He almost lost it against K-Brad, but he kind of just, like, he was doing terrible, and it was like the same situation you were just talking about. Like, how his team would kind of lay him out and get him frustrated. He was frustrated against that team, and I don't know, I feel like he has the confidence to work around that. Even more so in a first to 7 or a first to 10 set.
Yeah. Firebrand does duck bolts, though, right? So,
Yes.
I don't know. I think it did pretty good.
I think Nemo also does a lot of stupid things smartly, and
Yes.
that's why people are just like, man, Nemo's such a scrub. You'll hear that from a lot of top players. It's just like, Nemo's a scrub. Because he does do things that you shouldn't do in certain situations, but they do work because you're not expecting them. Like, just like in the middle of a mix-up, you'll just like do a stand jab and say, what the fuck? Like, That's what
got a Paradigm got criticized for a lot when he was first starting to find success, is that he would do stupid shit, but it would work because he did it at the smart situation. Like, and now he's kind of toned it down because like everybody's gotten used to those situations, and now he just plays solid and out solids everybody. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
But that tournament, Northwest Majors overall, should be a really good tournament. Like, it's gonna be like kind of low key killers. A lot of low key killers that are gonna be there.
yeah, should be a fun weekend for all. There's also Tekken, I believe Bronson and
Yeah, a lot of Tekken guys are going.
I think they're flying out like 10
Champs.
people or something like that for Tekken,
yeah,
which
It's
is
trying to be-
ridiculous for Tekken.
Bronson
Oh, yeah,
and
isn't,
Jimmy Tran will be there.
Yo, they got Jimmy Tran out the house.
Yeah,
Shouts to Northwest Majors.
yeah. I look forward to Mr. Naps destroying everyone. Maybe Bronson winning or something. Go Bronson. That's pretty much it for Northwest. There'll be some Street Fighter. Who cares, man?
Bronson's got to win so he can tell everybody about Strong Style.
Yeah, Strong Style just coming up to a YouTube near you. Um,
Yeah, I was gonna say, cause stream is a blow up, right?
yeah, stream is.
They took the advice.
Yeah, someone once told us stream is a blow up. So,
Respect it. I respect it.
if you guys have any questions, send them to @Honzo Gonzo or @HarrisonSBA. Let's go into it. Rynge, why do you have a small penis?
Wow, that's
From-
the first question.
@Honzo Gonzo. Oh my god. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't got any questions. Okay. @Dekai FGC asks, do you think NRS and Namco will follow Capcom's example and support their titles at future major events anytime soon? Not Namco, NRS, yes.
NRS
Namco.
kinda has, I guess. Not in the
They
same
have.
scale as Capcom, I don't think.
No. I don't think Namco will.
So you mean like a Capcom Pro Tour, like for those respective games or something like that? Is that what the question is?
Yeah, NRS I think had a plan to do that, but it kind of fell through because of their whole restructuring or something. I don't know what happened over there, but I believe they did have that plan as a league for Injustice. Either the community killed it just because they're so terrible, or something inside killed it. But I
Does,
think they had that plan initially.
No, I can't remember like if Killer Instinct's owned by Dipset or whatever, but who owns Killer Instinct now? Is it Microsoft or
It's
no?
Iron Galaxy.
Okay, but like, is it still a Microsoft IP?
I think so.
Because I can see like maybe something happening for that. Because it's Microsoft.
Yeah,
But-
I think that's the perfect new game to have it too. Even though it's not a lot of players, it's still people do watch it for whatever reason. People like it.
Yeah, people still like to see it. So.
People
play
watch it and good people play the game, I feel like.
I have an Xbox One, but I don't play it. I don't have time.
Oh man,
Wow.
this is me on Rynge. Apology Man asks, how come Rynge never entered tournament? Is he washed up?
We answered this. We
We
answered
answered
this
that
game,
question.
and I'm hella washed up right now. I need
Are you?
to get back in shape. I'm
That's
hella
where I'm
washed
at.
up.
That's where I'm at, man.
It's terrible.
You've
I used to
been
be
like
so
that
much
for
better.
the past like year.
I've been like that for like 6 months at least. Yeah. I won. I have a 100% win ratio at NCR and money matches. So
That's good.
I played one. At Dread Mage asks, let's lay it on the table. Harrison. Oh, we already asked. Answer that. He's talking about
What?
Marvel dying. Why,
Oh, okay.
why does he think it? You didn't explain yourself too, Harrison. You're just like, it's gonna die. 'Cause there's no.
Because after Evo, it's dead.
Why is
Stupid.
there no?
I said there's no new players, and then you guys gave me players that I already knew. That was your rebuttal. So the game
I
is dead
should-
after Evo.
You know,
Mr.
You
Certified?
know who Mini Boss is? You knew who Mini Boss
I
was?
knew who. I was there recording off-stream matches for the curly mustache matches. I knew who he was. I
he's
was
still
there.
new. You're telling me he's not new?
that was like
That
his
that happened
first-
before
That's-
Evo.
What about Genghis? Do you know who Genghis is? Do you know who Rusty Shackelford is?
Yeah, do you know who Russ Shackelford is?
I don't.
Do you know who Mr. Certified who won? He beat Rusty Shackelford this past week.
Do you know who Uncle Matt is?
Do you know who?
You know who Clegg Madness is? You don't know who Clegg Madness is?
You don't? Yeah, he might. I don't know. Dude, Clegg Madness lost to. I want to talk to you about that. Actually, he lost to fucking. Dude,
No
Harrison,
respect
who's
to it.
no respect. Okay,
Oh yeah. Okay. Do you know
No
who No
respect.
Respect is?
dude,
I-
no
I-
respect's a perfect example of a new player. What do you think about that, Rynge? That NorCal, no respect, destroyed Clegg Madness.
Oh, is he from NorCal?
Yes.
Didn't he get the run back? Or no? Am I tripping? Those were my nightmares.
I forget. Honestly,
I don't know. I thought he
But
got his run back.
he did beat him. How's that?
Yeah.
Oh, Rusty Shackleford.
I mean-
Yeah, I know that guy.
Shut up, Harrison.
I do.
Anyway. So, yeah, I mean, that's cool. Whatever. He plays armor shit, right? Hulk or something. He swings.
Plays like Hulk Sentinel, then like some. I forget his anchor. It's like the wrong anchor you should have, but
It's Wesker.
it's Wesker. Yeah, he plays.
Oh,
he plays
yeah.
Team Noah.
Yeah.
So,
I forgot about that.
dude, I think
Yeah,
the team's good.
Clay Madness is inexperienced. Like, he's gonna get bought by somebody that doesn't give a fuck and just plays armor. It's gonna happen. Like, I legit think he might get like 15-0 if King Blue River comes to Socal. Like, if they played, I think King Blue River would just body Clay Madness.
Well, I mean, Team Blue River bodies a lot of people.
You're right.
At Dread Mage asks, what other new production touches do you guys have planned for streams? Lots of us love the scrolling ticker.
Yeah, sick.
I was thinking of having real-time animations of just Marvel characters go across it. So, like, I don't know.
Why?
Phoenix.
Why? Why would that? How would that help us at all?
Phoenix comes out with Viscant. It's like right there. Just a custom animation of Phoenix.
Is there anything like beneficial to a stream that you would like?
Can we get
Yeah.
Titans, dude?
What?
Can we get Titans intro videos? Oh, well,
Oh.
I guess there's kind of stuff like that, but we need theme songs and shit too.
Could do that. We do that. We did that in NCR.
I know.
You
Yeah,
can't-
you kind of already have that.
Can't do
Because
it.
Spooky has the intro videos too for certain players.
I think the only thing production needs in FGC right now is stats. That's all people need. Stats.
That's are dope.
Just stats. That's all. No one does them.
I think it's just because people, when that thing gets thrown around, it's like, well, now we got to go back to all these random tournaments. People just have to accept the fact we're starting now, and we're just gonna
You
start.
don't
now.
have to. You can do top 16 or top 8 for, a series of tournaments, like, say, Evo series of tournaments, or Capcom Cup, all the Capcom sanctioned events for, top 16, top 8, whatever was streamed. You can go back and do stats. It doesn't have to be even. It just has to be from a certain time period. And then once you have that base, then you collect new stats. And then you have that period, the new period of stats where it's real time. That's what they do in other communities.
You just gotta find
Check.
somebody to do it. I think that's
Yeah.
the biggest problem. Is find somebody to do
No
it.
one wants to do it. No. What do you think about stats? A la Dota.
Stats would be cool. Like, the only thing would be like trying to find stuff that's meaningful.
What do you think would be meaningful?
It's a good question.
In Marvel, at least.
Like, I would want meaningful stuff, but I would also want something like, how many times has this person got hit by King Blue River Stand H with Hulk?
Yeah.
Like, I'd want a stat like that. But it's just meaningful. Players' records against each other, like common matchups that we're gonna
Yeah, that'd
see,
be
like
sick.
Justin versus Chris. Like, I want stats about that. Like, not only just like wins, losses, but like stats about like the factor in like when whose point character dies first and how that factors into the win loss and stuff like that.
Yeah, something I
That'd
think
be
a cool one would be how many times they've come back with their anchor character, or like how many times they come back
Yeah.
with this character, or something like that. They're like, oh my god, he's like come back, 20% of the time with this character. Like, oh, we gotta watch out,
But then like I would like it would be cool to have stuff like how many times has Mark Teddy done EX Tatsu on Wake Up? Like, you know what I mean? For Street Fighter, just fuck it.
70%?
Shit like that.
I think some players might be mad about that.
Yeah, I mean, but it would be stats though.
I
Like, how
know.
would they argue with
Can't
facts?
be mad, yeah.
Can't be mad. Sorry.
But you could be just like, wrong. That fact is wrong. At Dekai FGC asks, how can we convince Harrison SBA that Third Strike is not just parrying, pick a top tier, and other misconstrued statements? It kind of is. I don't know.
I just uploaded the top 4 at NCR, and it was Chun-Li, Yang, and Yun.
Is this Third Strike?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Third Strike is pick top tier and parry to win and just build meter. But
It's
that's
definitely pick a top tier.
that's just the most effective strategy. You don't have to. There are players that are just so good they don't have to do that. Like everyone brings up. I just forgot his fucking name, Kuroda. Kuroda plays Q and destroys people. Like, you don't have to. You don't have to play top tier, but if you don't play top tier, you're gonna have 1,000 times harder time. Just straight up.
Shouts to Dudley. That's why I play in that game.
Dudley's cool.
He's kind of top tier.
That's like Dudley's so cool. Like,
You should play Dudley in Street Fighter 4. He's like bottom
I do.
3.
Yeah, that's what sucks. I know. That's why I also play Rufus.
I would say to
Rufus,
battle your
whatever.
bad matchups, so like every matchup, so you just pick Rufus.
at the Hound.
I'm just gonna play Cammy and Ultra. So.
Why would you play?
Why would you
after
do
the
that
Hound?
now? You're late to the
She's still
party.
good.
She's gonna get nerfed.
She's not
Doesn't
gonna be
matter,
good. You
still.
play DiCaprio.
Nah,
She's
I'm
like,
probably gonna play Dudley in Ultra.
no, play DiCaprio.
Unless
she's
he
like-
sucks. I'll play
She's like
Sagat.
Cammy in the air.
What?
Sounds like Zero.
Yeah. See, there you go. DiCaprio 0. At the Hound 2 asks, are the social and economical problems that held back Marvel a year ago still a problem? I have no idea what that means.
Hal's always too real for everything, dude.
What
Just
is-
keep posting pictures of waifus with burgers, dude. That's my answer.
The Western.
The social and economical problems?
The held back.
I think Marvel.
I think he's just
needs
talking
more-
about how Disney has
That's
like a
what
chokehold
speaking.
on Marvel and how Capcom can't do anything about it.
I think it's.
And yeah, I think it does. I mean, imagine if Capcom could do stuff about Marvel.
I think
That we would have a Marvel Pro Tour right now, but they can't. So it's
Rip.
definitely suffering because of that.
So.
Social problems, I have no idea.
There was something that happened today we didn't talk about because none of us play it, but it's one of the questions, kind of. But Smash Brothers had the Invitational announced, which is crazy because Nintendo is holding a tournament for Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, they're holding a tournament at E3. First off, Nintendo doesn't go to E3 usually. They might have like a shitty press conference, or even might not even have one. I believe they film it, and then they just have like a shitty booth somewhere. But they have a very bad presence at E3 usually nowadays. I guess, or is that?
It's definitely been the Sony Microsoft show for the past couple of years, but they've been there.
Yeah, but so now they're holding a tournament, and it's like the best way. If you think about it, it's the best way to get the fucking game out there cheap, because you just have a tournament that's all that fucking content that's just squirted out into the community, and it's people who care, and like you have good people playing the game. It's not just shitty reporters going like Captain Falcon punch. It's like so it's crazy. It's a good idea. I'm glad that Nintendo's actually doing something smart for once.
Yeah, that's really sick.
Yeah. My question is, will the videos that are posted from that tournament be copyrighted? And
What do you
content
mean?
ID'd? Will they be content ID'd by Nintendo themselves? Will they take their own revenue away?
If they're uploading it, that's the whole point of Content ID. It's their content.
What if Nintendo content IDs Nintendo?
The funny thing is since the YouTube thing is automatic, it probably will.
Dude, there's one guy he's the only person who used that music, and like he got content ID for it. He's like, I own this music. Like I played this music.
That's the
No.
that's the shittiest thing about that is that it just auto does it. But anyways,
The question that spurned that was, do you think Smash will be the new number 2 game at Evo as time goes on? I don't know.
I mean, it depends on who you ask to say that.
it'll be interesting to see how well it does this year. I'm not
'Cause-
saying it's going to do bad or anything, but it did really well last year because it had all that hype behind it. So
I feel like Smash is the Daenerys of the community in that, people will just ignore it, and it's just quietly brewing and just fucking shit up, and like just growing bigger and bigger, and people are just like, it's whatever, and then like all of a sudden it's just gonna pop up and be like, I'm here, and that's kind of like where we're at right now. It's
Yeah,
just
I really feel like it depends on who you ask. I'm pretty sure some people already say it's the number 2 game. Last year at Evo, it had the biggest presence, straight up. Like if you were at Evo, you saw so many Smash stations for when everybody else
that
cleared out.
and
Like just people
they were
playing
the
Smash.
first stations when you walked into the door too.
Yeah, like the presence Smash had at Evo last year was crazy. So yeah, I could see that happening.
And they almost had the most viewers too. Almost.
So the really actually depends on who you ask. It might be the number 2 game.
Honzo, next question. Are you looking for a good one?
I can't understand this question, so I'm just gonna say it. At Hell Pockets asks, can you confirm that up-and-coming Marvel player UncleBeefSteak did indeed say that he's keeping KBR from coming back to Socal? Do you
This
know
is
this
a
player?
legitimate question.
Do you know this player, Rynge?
This is a legitimate question.
Yes.
Uncle Beefsteak.
Yes.
Nah, I'm not in those circles
Oh.
where Uncle Beefsteak runs.
Do you know him?
No, I don't.
Is
I
he a
have no
real
idea.
player? That's what I'm trying
Never
to
heard
ask.
of him.
Okay.
Oh,
Pretty
so he's
sure
not a
it's
real
the
player?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It
probably-
could be. Who knows?
He's probably like hella good, and we're just like, who the fuck
Like
is this?
Uncle Beef, like it sounds like someone Hell Pockets would know, but
That sounds
me,
like Hell
no.
Pockets. Like I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that's Hell Pockets' alter ego, Uncle Beefsteak.
that's a Marvel player.
It's like that's his Marvel name. Like he doesn't want people to know. But yeah, let's see. Hell Pockets wants us to learn new games like Under Night in Birth. No,
We good on that.
no.
Thanks.
He's trying to challenge us to a 2v2 in Under Night in Birth. Harrison. That's not gonna happen. Do you have any questions, Harrison? What do you got?
Well, I had a question about the Smash tourney, but we already covered that.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one from Drew Red Mage about Ultra Street Fighter 4. How will red focus combos become? How will red focus combos be in Ultra? I think is what he's trying to ask. Do you feel the early use of it will be more offensive or defensive? I think it'll be more offensive, just because there's so many. I didn't really think about it, but I was watching some random Ultra footage, and there's so many times where you focus attack somebody and you get a level 1. There's endless times where that happens, and now with red focus, crumples on level 1, so I think those opportunities when you're trying to focus a normal that you just can't crumple otherwise, it's just going to lead to big damage.
So I have a question. When you cancel something into red focus, it's 2 meters or 3 meters?
I'm pretty sure it's 3 meters.
So for 3 meters, all charge characters can combo into their ultra, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I think that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Because like previously, someone like Honda, you're gonna land that ultra in the match. 90% of the time, no, not. So like for that, to spend that much meter.
But the thing is,
get a lot of
Honda
damage.
has a 360 Ultra that's 0 frames now, or 1 frame, whatever it is. Doesn't even
Did
necessarily
they make
need
it?
that
They
anymore.
made it 1 frame.
Yeah, they made it 1 frame.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Did
But
you know
yes.
Did you see that video with Dudley? I don't think it's ultra specific or whatever, but that he can cancel EX machine gun blow with EX ducking.
It's probably
Actually-
Ultra.
He gets like across the screen like in 18 frames. It's pretty nuts.
Damn, I didn't
Did
know
you
that.
see that? Did you see that Virgil video? I don't know. It's off topic. Did you see that Virgil video today, Rynge?
The one that Viscamp posted.
Is it the option select throw?
Yeah,
whatever?
yeah.
I was watching it. And I was like, this is fucking stupid.
It was like he did that. And I was like, oh, so that's what I've been doing subconsciously this
I
whole
know
time.
everyone does that too. Like they just
Yeah,
don't know.
like yeah. I was like, okay, that's.
If you guys don't
makes
know that Virgil can blink dash without timing it, so you just fucking mash dash and it blink dash by itself, basically.
Yeah.
But so if you do that and then do a jump, it's auto. Either you grab it on the ground or you jump grab. Like it's auto.
Yeah.
Just do it. So if you are actually just mashing with Virgil, you get option select.
Yeah, like when you
Straight
just
up.
when you like
Straight up.
Yeah.
Like it's not even a lie. Like you're just like and like that's what these like 3 option selects you just did. Yeah.
yeah, there's a certain point where you just hold up forward and like you either get the grab before that up forward comes out or you get the up forward and then the grab.
Just for no reason, because it's because of that.
Shout out
little
Virgil.
glitch. That little glitch that he has is stupid.
Shout out Virgil.
Yeah. So if you ever see like an instant air throw with Virgil, it's not legit at all. Like it's not. It's like Magneto plink dashing and he gets like a fucking in the air gets a grab. Like oh man, what a great grab. Nah, you just fucking mash. That's the one thing about Marvel.
Your Hanzo died. I think it's a perfect time to end the show.
That mic went ham. Has no.
Do you have any last questions,
Sure.
Hanzo? God, you're terrible!
Did it fix it?
Nope, it's
Just
worse now.
turn your
It's
shit
literally worse now.
Turn your shit off. This has been. show that sucks. Harrison.
All right, guys, that's the end of the show. Honzo Gonzo doesn't get anything to say, I guess, because this mic is a piece of shit. Anyways, you can follow me at HarrisonSBA. God damn it, you can follow my guests. I don't know why the fuck you would ever want to. At Honzo Gonzo. You can follow our guest at Rynge _ on Twitter. If you guys don't want to follow any of us, make sure you guys follow us on IPLAYWINNER, twitter.com/IPLAYWINNER. You guys can also follow us, facebook.com/IPLAYWINNER. Of course, go to IPLAYWINNER.com, go to the podcast section, and you guys can watch or listen to every show in YouTube or MP3 format. One last thing, the Why Me Dojo tournament 11 is up. It wasn't streamed live. The full stream is up on YouTube, or a stream, I guess, video. The full event is up on there. There's timestamps, everything, so you guys can check out Smash or any match you guys want from the stream. And peace out, guys.
Ciao, it's Mondo.
Ciao, man.
Are we done?
Nah. Hold on. It's ruined anyway.
The more emotion I put into it, the harder I rock. The more emotion I put into it, the harder I rock. The harder I rock. The more emotion I put into it, the harder I rock. The